hang on there for a goddamn minute, you goddamn son of a... Hold on. Okay. I'm doing ads now. That's what I'm gonna do. Hi, I'm Matt the Maggoty Rat, and today we are, pushing that, we learned this from Megyn Kelly. We're pushing gold, okay? When the world is taking a shit and the markets are crapping out and tariffs are up your ass and all these right-wingers have a problem saying shit about, like, they don't want to say Trump. They want to blame volatility. That's what they say. Volatility. Yeah, you hear that everywhere. Anyways, what you want is some gold. And you're like, hi, wait a minute. Matt, listen, I'm not a gun runner. I don't trade in human trafficking. I'm not, I don't, sell fentanyl by the metric ton. What do I need gold for? Well, it's a pretty rock. I don't know what to tell you. People like it. It's like crypto, but it's harder to store. Something like that. So, buy gold. Or, you know what? Fuck that. Just like and subscribe. Get the fuck out. Ladies and gentlemen, and scene. Wait, hold on. We're back to you. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. So Matt the Maggoty Rat's going to be doing ads for us from now on. Since people have been telling me, Hal, you gotta, you don't have to rely just on Patreon and stuff like that. You can, do ads, and I'm like, that's a great idea. That's awesome. I don't know why I didn't think of that myself. Gee whiz. I don't know. Do ads? I should do ads. I should do live reads of like gold and VPNs. Sorry, 1 second. I think that's a great idea. Welcome. I'll have you know, I created that background myself this morning. I even made a video version of it so we can make the ad even better. But I couldn't wait. So there you go. Yes, Matt the Maggoty Rat will be doing all of our MAGA-oriented ads from now on. I'm going to cut a few together and put them in there anytime I needed to go take a pee or chase a cat out of the room. Instead of our just like, where is it? Our sorry things are fucked up scene. Where is that? I know I have a button around here for somewhere. Where did I put it? Is this it? Yeah, here we go. Sorry. There we go. Oops. Our computer has decided to eat its own ass. Instead of just having to go to that, I figure we should have some anti-ads. Good morning, everybody. I know everybody was like kind of, bless your hearts, like worried about me last night because I got so pissed off, but I feel good about it. I gotta say, I stand by everything I said twice, and I will continue to fight the good fight and preach the good word and tell you the truth about stuff. And I gotta say, okay. Remember when I was like, you can track how Trump is doing by how the maggots on, his like go-to groups are. By the way, the major couldn't be with us this morning because he's running an actual campaign. So he'll be back with us next week. I'm going to be on Boston Brian's show later on tonight after my show, I think, is when he's going to have me on. We're not going to debate. We're going to have a talk about stuff. This isn't a debate because I love him. And we agree on principle. The only thing we would debate is tactic and language, which I think is important. So does he. So we'll just come to an agreement. I love the guy. There isn't a debate to be had in that regard, if that makes sense. I think, and maybe we just need another word for that besides debate in the online talking world, perhaps. But yeah, Brian, best plumber ever. I agree. He's a sexy beast, and all the ladies want to see his plumber's crack in person. I've heard around. I fear for him when he joins us for the meet and grope that happens. I'm just saying. Yeah. I just think be careful, because they'll throttle you there, Boston
Hey,
Brian.
careful, man. There's a beverage here, huh?
You know what I mean? So, all right. Normally, I don't do clips in the morning. We just have conversations about stuff. Yes, Boston Brian is a handsome man. By the way, hello, chat room, and welcome to the show. I gotta say, I went to the gym this morning, and doing Matt the Maggoty Rat made my arm very tired. I was like, I gotta work on my puppetry situation where I'm not like all the blood's like coming out of my arm while I'm like, oh, this takes a lot. I have a lot. I don't know. I would love to see whatever the Muppet Puppeteers workout was. We basically just, I hold my hand way up over my head, and then I put a weight on the top of my fingers, and I just do this, and then I do thumbs. It's Thumb Thursday, right? Whatever the hell they do. It's very impressive. I'm just saying. And no, I'm not sucking up to Boston Brian by saying he's handsome. It's just a fact. You know I deal in facts. Now, one of the things I got to shut up. Okay, so stop it, you weirdo. Okay. So get an exoskeleton to help you with that. That's not a bad idea. We'll be doing some AI this morning as well. This do you like my new spaceship shirt, by the way? I feel like I've had to dress more for the actual environment that I'm in. There you go. Puppeteers probably had an elbow rest. Oh, they definitely did. It's very impressive, especially as they got older. You know, because I got to tell you, we have a lot of respect for Frank Oz around here.
Oh, hello there.
I mean, honestly. You need groped? All right, sure. Hey, a little consensual groping, we're all for. Is it technically, I mean, maybe that's a question we all have to ask. Is it technically groping if you want it? Because I think a grope that you're asking for is a fondle, yes? I think if you're being fondled because of the nature of just being fond of someone, I think that's how that works. Well, a cuddle is not necessarily a fondle or a grope. A cuddle can just be spooning, which again leads to some magic, Yeah, a good grope is it's a great way to start your day. I'm so into semantics right now. Absolutely. Language, hey, go watch my bit about fucking unsweetened iced tea and understand I'm not fucking around, okay? Depends on the safe word. Safe words are the highest form of perversion, because what a safe word is for is so your partner can say no, stop, don't, and you don't stop because you're role playing. That's why you need a safe word. Like, no, stop. Why'd you stop? Because you said no, stop. I don't want you to actually stop when I say stop. Oh, okay. So can we have another word so you could say no, stop, don't without me stopping and don'ting? That's what safe words are. They're pervy as shit. Anyways, again, I hate when that happens, right? Your safe word is dill pickles? I don't know, that if your partner runs to the fridge and then comes back with a jar, I just hope they can't open it or they need your help. There are a few words that are sexier in this world than I started it for you. All right, spooning is followed by forking. It's a possibility. It's so weird. You were just thinking your safe word was what? That it would be pickle. I think that sounds like a suggestion or an invocation to the next phase. Popcorn, is it? Yeah. I've said before, I think we need a safe word. Few people need safe words in the average world. Again, no, stop, don't, ouch works for most people. Seriously, only people into BDSM need a safe word because no is fine. You can in the middle, ow, like that'll stop most things, right? You don't need another one. That'll work, right? Your safe word is not Boston Brian. Quit it. But so a safe word is only needed when you're into something that goes beyond no, stop, don't, right? Usually, I think for me, no, stop, don't works just fine. Ow, you're on my hair. The phone is ringing. Where's, those, there's a bunch of, wait, I heard somebody in the house. Like those that's plenty. Was that the garage door? These are all phrases that would work just fine in the case of this. But I've often felt that like in modern life, we need a consensual word before anything starts. A safe word, if somebody comes up to you at a party and they're like, anyways, so I was thinking about Dill Pickles for some reason. That what they're saying is they know your word because it's in your social media or you've said it in public or something like that. And they're game if you want. You know what I mean? It's kind of like the key party thing, right? I think OJ is sexy debate. I don't think there's any debate about that at all. Hal is feeling sexy. When don't I? But I think that's probably where we are as a society. The cat's watching. That would grind things to a halt. Absolutely. I got pineapple emoji. Okay. If somebody walks up to you and just brings up, you know what my favorite emoji is? It's the pineapple emoji. You're like, okay, they're down. Right? Nice bum, where you're from. I mean, it's a way of catcalling within the safe zone of someone else. And they can always, have a secondary code word, I suppose, that says, they're in a relationship or something like that. Or, if it's yes. Yeah, so pineapple emoji, let's say that's your welcoming word. Somebody comes up and mentions it, and you go, I like the eggplant emoji myself. That means they're good to go. But if they say any of the other ones, it's you can take their language, whatever. I like the music note myself. That means can we just dance first? Something like that. Anyways, I'm glad we got into this. Now, are we about to hook up? Yes, it's a big key party here this morning. It's a little early for that shit. But what I will say, if I may, is that you know how I was saying you could check the temperature of how bad Donald Trump is shitting the bed by the orbit of fuckheads around him and how like on board they are, and I was saying like Peanut Butter Dickhead and his crowd were the ones that are having kind of the biggest problem, but they were still turd polishing. Okay, so unfortunately this morning in my I would call it the job of my job. There's parts of your job you love. There's parts of your job, and this would be that part, me be doing the show. For me, I love this part. But on the other side, let's see if I can find this. Yeah, here it is.
Mark Halperin was on.
Shut up. I have to, and this is why I was doing the Megyn Kelly thing, whatever. So in looking at, these kind of folks, as I have to do the job of my job, come to Puerto Rico someday. I've been to Puerto Rico. I will definitely come again. That's what she said. I'm sorry. It's that kind of morning. It's all sexual innuendo. It wasn't until I was on Queer as Folk that I realized how disgusting the phrase, do you mind if I squeeze in behind you is.